Welcome to more Getaways with Noel. In today's video, I would like to show you a charming coastal town that offers a Victorian feel and sandy shores, a place where you can stroll along a pier, have a woodland walk, visit an Italian garden, as well as explore the small town. And no other place is like Saltburn-by-the-sea. Saltburn-by-the-sea is a seaside town in North Yorkshire, which was developed into its current form during the mid to late 19th century, when Henry Pease of the local Pease family of Darlington had a vision of a town rising out of the cliff while he was walking along the coastal path to Marske. The Pease family agreed to develop Henry's vision and purchased some land from the Earl of Zetland in 1860. The Saltburn Improvement Company was set up by the family, which secured surveyor George Dickinson to lay out the town in a gridiron street style. More land was purchased over the next 16 years, and within 20 years, the main form of the town had been created. The station complex and nearby Jewel Streets, as well as the Valley Gardens, were completed in 1862, and the pier was built in 1869. After the death of Henry Pease in 1881, not much more was added to the town, and remains in time capsule of what a Victorian seaside town looked like. The town became a popular holiday destination when social classes started to be able to afford holidays and would take the train from the cities to enjoy the fresh air and to partake in safe bathing for health benefits. Possibly the most prominent feature of Saltburn is the pier. The designer and engineer of the pier was railway engineer John Anderson, who in 1867 saw the opportunity of the new town and invested in buying land and building a suitable pier which would use as a dock for steamer excursions. The pier was built using iron screw piles to support a metal frame and a wooden deck, as had been used to build Marske Pier. The first pile was driven in by Mrs. Thomas Vaughan in December 1868, with a completed pier opening during the summer of 1869. The length of pier was 1500 feet and has two circular kiosks at the center. During the autumn of 1875, a storm struck the pier and destroyed the landing stage and end of the pier. During a period of a slump in iron trade, it was decided not to fully rebuild the structure. So a redeveloped pier with a length of 1,250 feet was reopened in 1877. The pier has undergone several repairs and additions over the years, including a bandstand being added in 1884 and the replacement of the entry kiosk to match the style of the cliff lift. Due to several episodes of storm damage during the 1950s and 60s, by the 1970s the pier was in poor condition, with the loss of several piles and damage to the pier head. The structure was repaired and reopened in 1979. Due to the town of Saltburn being situated on top of a cliff, it was deemed that the steep walk down to the beach and pier would be off-putting for visitors. Therefore, it was proposed that a lift be built to give people easy access. A wooden hoist was opened in 1870. However, by 1883 this was deemed to be unsafe due to rotten timbers and was demolished. The company who had built the funiculars at Scarborough were commissioned to design and build a replacement for the hoist. A water-powered funicular was designed and built. The lift opened in June 1884 and is the last remaining water-powered funicular in the UK. Of course, a seaside town needs a sandy beach to walk along, and Saltburn-by-the-sea is no exception. A mix of sand and shingled and backed by a promenade and colorful beach huts, the area is a popular location for surfers. Due to its location, the sea is suitable for beginners and experts alike, with several businesses offering surf lessons or surfboard and equipment hire. Towards the east of the beach, you will find a small row of houses known as Old Saltburn. This is the original location of Saltburn before the Victorian new town was built. The hamlet sits between Catnab Hill and Handcliffe and was once a center for smugglers, with the landlord of the Ship Inn known as the King of Smugglers. The Ship Inn dates back to the late 1500s and is the remaining pub of the four, which used to be located here. A short walk from the Ship Inn is the base of Saltburn Valley Gardens and the miniature railway. The 15-inch gauge railway was opened in 1947 and is today run by a group of volunteers. There's no set timetable as it runs on an as and when basis, so look out for the trains running today signs at the stations. Skelton Beck runs through the Valley Gardens, which were first developed in 1861 by the Saltburn Improvement Company, with subsequent work made between 1865 and 1867. This work consisted of creating woodland walkways and steps, building the wool propagation and nursery area, adding sitting areas, a bandstand, and a formal Italian garden. The Valley Garden covers about 10 hectares, and it was pleasant to walk through and explore some parts of the garden. The woodland area is so easy to explore, and there are signs provided leading to other parts, including some viewing points and exits. This garden is definitely an added attraction in Saltburn-by-the-sea after having some fun at the seashore. The Italian garden really provides a relaxing ambience, ideal for a good chat with family and friends, especially over your favorite snacks, or just to sit down and admire the style and design. Next to the Italian garden is the Valley Garden Tea Rooms, which offers freshly prepared food, including vegan options. A small way up the hill from the tea rooms is the Saltburn Woodland Centre, which is run by the local charity Saltburn Friends of the Valley. The charity aims to promote the conservation of the woodland and valley through activities, workshops, events, and exhibitions. The adjoining gardens are also managed by the Woodland Centre. Part of the Cleveland Way runs through the valley, and it's near this entrance that you can find the bandstand. Saltburn once had 3 bandstands, but these have all been removed. In 1997, a new bandstand was designed by Peter Fenton with the money provided by fundraising and a lottery grant. The bandstand is made from material of an old bridge which used to span the valley, and free concerts are held between May and September. Saltburn-by-the-sea really exudes the Victorian vibes. With its inviting sea and relaxing gardens, no other place along the coast of North Yorkshire. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel for more Getaways with Noel.